Trotskyist sprang from the Great War, and Trotsky did not cultivate one. The contrast with other leading lights of the Russian Social Democratic Workers' Party should not be overdrawn. The number of Leninists had fallen, especially after Lenin called for Russia's military defeat. Nobody any longer talks of the American...
Richie joined.
Yet no leading party figure was quite as much of a soloist as Trotsky. At the same time, he was committed to bringing Europe's anti-war socialists together. The fighting made it difficult for most countries in Europe to host a preparatory meeting. The main possibilities were Switzerland, Scandinavia, and Holland, which had preserved in the
Constantine joined.
Robert Graham, leader of the Social Democrat Party of Switzerland, and a pacifist, saw it as his political and moral duty to organize a conference. Trotsky picked up rumors about the December 1914 and wrote... I'm sorry.
Constantine says to go to school.
Whether they were true, receiving an affirmative answer, he jumped to the chance to attend. Graham's receiver was that everyone should avoid causing embarrassment to the German authorities and the relations in the central powers of the Allies. He sent out invitations simultaneously to Britain, France, Russia, Austria, and Germany. Difficulties arose with the belligerent governments got wind of the plan and prevented their citizens from attending, and those who arrived could not be sure of being allowed back across their own borders. Some could not come because they had been put in prison, just as Rosa Luxemburg in Germany, and the 10 Germans who turned up to Switzerland, including only one person who had voted.
We're not going to first period, Edwin.
Second's government. Without such credit,
Edwin, we're coming in for second.
Grimm suffered another shock, and the invitees gathered in the little mountainous village of Moon. He would have been hoping for a friendly atmosphere, but instead experienced the fraction of Europe's socialist radicals, the Russian...
Edwin says this is why you have failing grades.
Shut up! The Russians gave himself the most trouble. Lenin got up to unusual tricks by challenging the mandates of the factional adversaries. I can't talk. Grimm soon did not know whether he was coming or going. If anyone now could apply a break to Leninist mischief, it was Trotsky as a co-editor of big Russian word I can't pronounce. He enjoyed prestige. Lenin thought the same and marked him down as the enemy capable of...
Hey Alexa,
opposition to Bolsheviks.
play Never Mint.
He told Grigory
Never Mint by American Football from Spotify.
His closest Bolshevik associate at the time to minimize any concessions to give him in their I really can't do this. Their negotiations, Lenin instead the conference as exclusive as possible. Their preference was to have dealings only with those anti-war campaigners who were aiming at... Why? Who told you to do this and why? At a revolutionary seizure of power, Trotsky shared the goal of violent revolution with the Bolsheviks, but did not...
Bolsheviks!
I said Bolsheviks like 5 times before this. The conference wrecked before it even started. Somehow a coalition of Europe's anti-war socialists had to be agreed, and Lenin's diverseness needed to be created. Trotsky was to offer a memorable portrait of the opening day of the conference on the 5th of September 1915. The delegates packed themselves into 4 stagecoaches and set off to the mountains. Passers-by looked at the unusual precision with curiosity. The delegates themselves joked that half a century after the founding of the First
Sophie,
National...
fix your wallpaper.
International, it was possible to see the Internationalists in the forge books, but there lay no skepticism in these jokes. I said, yeah, okay. The historical thread often breaks in that eventually a new knot needs to be tied. There is also what we were doing in Zimmerwald. I don't know how you say that, but no, it's fine. Hi, Ruby. Anyways, thus he claimed that a small gathering in Switzerland was restoring the faith and practices found by Marx and Engels. Although he later despised Robert Grimm for his hostility to the October Revolution at the time, he was grateful and respectable towards him. Without Grimm, there would be no conference, and certainly not one which was attended by socialists from countries fighting on both sides of the Great War. The Russian Social Democrat Workers' Party could not have arranged for it for the simple reason that the anti-war leaders could hardly bear to be in the same room together, far less to draw the leadership of Europe's radical socialists into negotiations. The Zimmerwald Conference participants were a diverse bunch. Most of them were true to the traditions of the Second International, as it condemns...
Can I try now? Because nobody's on.
No! I'm reading my chapter! You know, I've been, do you think Constantine's gonna go to his weird and be like, you don't know where Maya is right now? She's reading,
I hope not.
That'd be funny.
I hope you realize Edwin's been here, Constantine's been here, Richie's been here, Bram Van Kooten joined, Shut Up Jack joined, Lorenzani's joined, Mania K.J. joined, and they wanted that. Apparitions Adam joined, Johnny Jaguar, Anthony. Lord Zine is saying to read Infinite Jest.
No. We're only reading Trotsky. Some were out-and-out pacifists, while others would simply have withheld support from the imaginable war without being anti-war in principle. This could have never been said of Trotsky and his
Okay, I'm ending this because no one's
Marxist
playing.
compatriots. They refused to rule out the